Moving on now to Nigeria. Just days after President Tinubu announced the nationwide emergency over a surge in kidnappings, the country has been hit once again by a similar crime. At least 26 people were abducted in total in 2 separate incidents over the weekend. The attacks happened in Kogi and Sokoto states. In Kogi, armed men stormed a remote church during the Sunday service. They abducted a pastor, his wife and several worshippers. A day earlier, on Saturday, in the northeast state of Sokoto, another gang struck the village of Chacho. 14 people taken in one single night. Those who were kidnapped include a bride, 10 bridesmaids, a baby and 2 others. Chacho was attacked in October earlier this year. 13 villagers were kidnapped then, with abductors demanding ransom for their release. And the fear is the same cycle is starting yet again.
It's not a business. It's not a business. When you say you kidnap somebody and you are requesting money from them, is that not a business? How do you want to stop that? So the government has to do more.
And these kidnappings are happening while Nigeria is already under a state of emergency. To fight these abductions, Tinubu has already ordered the hiring of 50,000 new police recruits. He has also redeployed police VIP bodyguards to regular policing duties. And still, the numbers keep rising. In Kwara State, police say 10 people were kidnapped on November 24th. 5 children and a pregnant woman were among them. Gunmen believed to be herders opened fire before leaving with hostages. In Niger State, more than 265 students are still missing after a mass kidnapping last week. More than 300 students and teachers were taken from a Catholic school on November 21st. Around 50 escaped, but hundreds still remain unaccounted for. On Friday, parents of those missing in Niger State reported the names of the missing children to local police.
The government and the public need evidence of the fact that children were actually abducted, so that the world will know that we will not just make up numbers or frame up numbers or names, that this is actually what is happening.
They need our attention to come and ask us to investigate us, or how many children do we have, and that is the reason that we came here, to come and tell the name of our children and also the location where we are.
In less than 10 days, the country has recorded 5 major kidnappings from Kebbi, Kwara and Zamfara. Hundreds still remain missing, with no group taking responsibility for the abductions. And locals say this is now a national trauma unfolding in real time.
I was sad. I felt betrayed. I felt like our government are not doing the right thing. I just feel so bad, because this is like history repeating itself.
And the fallout from these kidnappings is now global. Over the weekend in Madrid, hundreds protested outside the Nigerian embassy, demanding protection for Christian communities.
Half of Christians representing Nigerian Christians here. Please save the lives of Christians. So please, we're calling for the international body. Please intervene and do something as it regards the killings of Nigerian Christians.
And many international figures have already raised concerns on the alleged persecution of Christians in Nigeria. US President Donald Trump has accused the country of committing, quote-unquote, a Christian genocide. Rapper Nicki Minaj has also backed his claims, calling for protections of Christians in Nigeria. The Nigerian government says both Muslims and Christians have been victims of armed kidnapping, and bandits don't target people of a particular faith. Nigeria is a nation of 230 million people. It has a notorious history of kidnappings, but many say they have never felt this unsafe, and this moment surely feels different. We'll bring you the latest as things develop.